Hey gang, what's good? Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. We are out here at Hasongo, where things are not very good at all. Tragedy has struck recently, and you know what? I was thinking about how you can easily tell which people were the victims, or likely, I guess it's possible that they weren't, but likely victims of Aethys versus likely victims of the Naga, because the Naga would be killing them by, like, more conventional means. They would have blood and arrows and stuff in or around them, right? Whereas with Aethys, they would likely be sucked dry.
Boy.
I mean, I guess a few people may have gotten caught underneath,
Done.
right, and got stepped on, but for the most part, they would be turned into those, like, ashen statues. Anyway, we're heading on out over here to Neketaka. However, I'm thinking maybe we should hit up a bounty on our way, right? Because there is that bounty in and around Crookspur Island that we never quite got to tend to, and I think this would be a great opportunity to do that, right? So before we hit Neketaka, we'll go on our way over there, but we'll look for Crookspur Island. Now for Seraphon, if you'll recall, we had a level for him, and pretty much got the usual for the passives, or the skill tree, passives and active skill tree. I went and opted for the thing that gives him 10 extra focus, cipher focus at the beginning. Oh, fuck, what the fuck? Oh my god. Are you all here for me? Oh no! Oh no! This seems bad. Is this their entire military? Fuck! Well, I'm glad I did not jump into the ship before I started recording because holy shit! What the fuck? Oh no! Hang on, let me do my Control H thing. I don't even know if it takes effect out here. Wow, we might not be going back to Neketaka after all. Hang on, before we begin time, look, see, I was looking through the bounties, and it was like, yeah, maybe we'll go check out Dwygros the Ascetic, right, on Crookspur Island. Maybe we fucking won't. Maybe something bad is about to happen. He waits in fire. Yeah, this just says to get your ass over to Mogren's Teeth. Oh, God. Alright. Oh, yeah, you don't pause and stuff out here. I almost forgot. Okay. Should we move a little bit? Yeah, they want to talk to me. Okay. Let's see. Hey. Oh, God. Are they going to attack? No. We would be dead. We would just die. Hasongo is a mound of wreckage on the horizon, and you see a dozen junks sailing toward you. Even at this distance, you can tell they are making good speed. One of the ships pulls up alongside yours, and a well-dressed Almawa man approaches the edge of the deck. You recognize Atsura, the Grand Secretary of the Royal Deadfire Company. Ah, there he is. Oh, nice hat. Let's see. Timely of you to show up, boss. I was just scribbling down my daily report. Maya folds her arms and nods across the gap. I'm afraid it will have to wait until I return to the Brass Citadel. He nods at Maya. It is good to see you again. I see you continue to leave your mark. He is gazing toward Hasongo with a peculiar smile. The Adra beacon, visible even here, shines... Oh! Will it be pointing at something? Can we see it from the world map? I don't think I remember seeing it just then. Huh. Oh, that would be dope as hell if maybe once we get all of them, they, like, power up and then we can see them on the world map pointing somewhere. Maybe at, like, Ukaizo or something. Ooh, that would be so dope. Neketaka is abuzz with praise for your deeds as well. Man, what would happen here if we'd already made enemies of the RDC? Would they for real attack us, or what? Maybe they wouldn't show up, right? Maybe they wouldn't show up in force like this. Huh. Because certainly you could, in some way, at the very least, you could just openly attack the RDC and get on bad terms with them there, right? Huh. What is this about? Pleasure to see you again. You'd better say your piece and get out of my way, fast. About that job you gave me. What is this about? I want to extend the thanks of the Royal Deadfire Company for what you've done here. He raises one hand toward the Adra beacon. You've restored a valuable asset, whether or not that was your intention. He gives you a quick, sly smile. Totally forgot how he sounds. The others at the palace will want to hear of this, no doubt, and you may as well take credit while the deed is fresh. I need to reach the Ashen Maw in Mogren's Teeth. There's no time. Aethys went to the Ashen Maw in Mogren's Teeth, so I must follow. Alright, say nothing. Huh. Yeah, let's not tell him. Because we aren't planning to side with the RDC necessarily. I mean, if things play out that way, sure, but so far I'm leaning toward dope pirate shit. Alright, say nothing. Go to Serpent's Crown in Nakataka, and later, come and see me at the Brass Citadel. We can discuss your progress with issues of mutual interest there. He nods. At any rate, I have much to attend to, and it seems you do as well. Clear skies, Captain Lyle. Atsura nods as his crew makes ready to sail once more. I guess they do get around pretty quick using the water shaper stuff and all that. Alright. So I suppose it wouldn't be too much of an inconvenience for them to just come out and visit me. Alright. Let's see. Where is Crookspur? Unidentified location? Maybe that's it. Oh shit, it's way up there. Ashen Maw? Whew. Okay. Huh. Anything else, Juana Expert Captain? We could also run over to Dunnage real quick before we return to Nakataka. That's a possibility. Here, what do we have in Dunnage at the moment? Let's see. Dunnage. Symbols of death. Yeah, maybe I want to do that. Maybe we should do that, because there might be stuff that makes us return to Nakataka after we do all this stuff. And we're already... we're about halfway between, aren't we? You know what? Let's chart course for, Dunnage. Why not? Look at that. I'm feeling spur of the moment. Oh, here. Let's also check out this place. Why not, right? Here we are. Good. Is there actually anything else near... No, because if there were a bounty in and around Dunnage, it would have popped up when we did our quick search. Alright. How are our ship supplies looking? Yeah, we've got water and all that. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Yeah, we're quite fine. Good. There we are. Abandoned village. Between failed settlements and discarded Juana villages, the Deadfire Islands are spotted with promising ruins. Alright. The colonial outpost before you is as silent as a crypt. Though its buildings appear to be in fine repair, you don't see a single living soul among them. In the town square, you find a sign posted beside the remains of charred bodies. It warns of disease. Oh, God. Huh. Hence the charred bodies. So maybe we won't... Should we do this? Let's do it. Let's make a mistake. Search the location. You take some time to search the abandoned village. And find food. Find what food hasn't yet perished. Ooh, shit. 12 of those. Okay. More? Continue looking. More of those. Okay. Pyrite. A handful of precious gemstones. Alright. And anything else? You find the disease inside... Oh, no. A colorful parrot alights on the railing of your ship. A missive, bound to its leg, bears the sigil of the Kahanga tribe. Okay. Huh. Queen Onikaza's missive. Oh, maybe she sent me something. Okay, let's give it a read. Queen Onikaza's missive. Captain Lyle, it would be my honor to host the savior of Hasango at the Kahanga Palace. Nakataka is a city for Juana and outsiders alike, and there is no shortage of work for Kith who are determined to be as useful as you. Should you have the stamina for a good climb, the palace atop Serpent's Crown could be your second home. Think on it. Huh. This reads as though we haven't met her yet. I wonder if this is just like a courtesy, like obligatory thing to sort of keep cover or whatever, as though she hasn't met me yet. Huh. I'm not sure. Or is Queen Onikaza the second not the one that we spoke with? I think it was the second, wasn't it? We'll find out. It may just be because we got ahead of ourselves and we weren't yet supposed to go to Nakataka's Serpent's Crown just yet. Continue. More palmstone. You've searched every corner of the village. There's nothing left worth taking with you. Oh, thank goodness we didn't get some sort of horrific, rot foot. Okay. There we go. And let's get back on. Let's check our situation here with the ship. Yeah, the hull's getting back up there. Alright. Good. Who is this? A Huana captain. Okay. Here. Let's set sail for Dunnage. Should we check out this little island? Yeah, nothing. Alright. Here, we're losing morale because of all the water. People ain't having it. There we go. Let's even things out a bit. Throw some more ale up there. Cool. That's good enough for now, because we get plenty of morale from doing ship-to-ship combat or whatever. Oh, look. Hey, isn't this someone that we have a bounty for? Probably the only one that is, too high for us, right? Yeah, Baina. 3 skulls. We'll hold off on that for now. We did uncover it on the map, so that's good. Okay, head on down over here. Very good. Wasn't there a way you could... Yeah, you can just steer it. Very cool. Alright, here we are. Do a quick save in case something weird happens as we get nearer. Alright. Dunnage! Oh shit, something weird did happen!
You blink and find yourself standing in the knee-high grass of an endless field, with the day just falling into dusk. Then, the earth falls away. The wind ceases, and you are sent tumbling up into the dark of the sky.
Now, do you think this is because we reached Dunnage, or just because we were traveling at sea for X amount of time after having done the Hasango stuff? I'm assuming this will be the rest of the gods contacting us again for a status update.
Watcher.
Yeah.
The voice of the Pallid Knight shakes the earth at your feet.
How is that? Huh. I wonder why that's a reactive thing for Pillars 1.
You have returned to Bareth's realm. Your soul once more called to attend the wishes of the god of death.
Bow. You know, I'm starting to look forward to these chats. Maybe try a door next time. This shit again? Ah, shit. Alright, say nothing. Huh. You know, I'm starting to look forward to these chats.
You can't be certain, but you think you might see the barest hint of a smile tugging at the edges of the Pallid Knight's lips.
Alright. I quite like the Pallid Knight. I've expressed this before, but they seem the least interested in cruelly meddling with the affairs of mortals, right? They just generally seem disinterested in acting more like a force of nature, right? Rather than something that inflicts their will upon the world of Aora. At least for now. Who knows? Who knows what it could be at the end, right? Who knows? Alright, continue.
Once again, you have spoken with the Child of Light. Tell me what you have learned.
He makes for Mogren's teeth. He's still smashing his way across the Deadfire, destroying everything in sight. I have nothing new to report. Say nothing. Let's be straight up, right? We have no reason to lie at the moment. He makes for Mogren's teeth.
Intriguing.
The Pallid Knight stares past you, pensive.
Wow, attend. Tell me what your many eyes perceive.
Her words ring out, and a heavy silence descends.
Wow. And, of course, Wal is god of secrets, revelations, illusions, cryptography, obfuscation, perception, dreams, and vision. Of course, we're doing this in case someone's watching this without having any prior knowledge of Pillars 1. Wal is, in and of itself, a mystery, with no consistent form or gender. Its followers revel in the acts of creating and unraveling mysteries.
In the silence breaks the murmur of countless voices. They speak all at once in languages both known and unknown to you.
Oh shit, is that Abaddon looking like a fucking cyborg? Yo! Also, look at those tits! Woo! Oh my god! Oh, is this Rimmergond over here? Huh. Oh shit, I guess this is Wall. I actually don't quite remember too much about Wall from the first one, to be perfectly honest. In a way, part of that was also beneficial to me. Who is this? This, I guess, is fucking Andra? Because it's the only one that's aquatic. Who is this, though? Gallowayne? Yeah, it must be. Right? Huh. Okay. Yeah, I guess we know who they are.
In the space beside Berith, an eye blinks open, followed fast by several more.
Oh, that's disturbing.
They are round, keen eyes of Kith, the slit eyes of snakes, the small, dark marbles of birds, the bulbous lanterns of deep-sea fish.
If you were like a god and you could choose to look like a whole lot of any body part, would you really want eyes? I mean, that seems like a massive weakness, right? Oh, shit! From the White March. We had a dream of like a wall of thousands of eyes. Didn't we? And that was in some way supposed to be like the eyeless, right? Except it didn't really quite make sense, did it? Oh shit, I'm trying to remember exactly what that was all about. Oh man, was it actually Wall? Oh shit, a wall of eyes. Wasn't it literally described as a wall of eyes? And if that's how you pronounce wall, here I was thinking it was whale. Huh. That is fascinating. Okay.
Here we are.
Oh god.
A figure walks through the cloud of eyes as one might step through a door. It is an Orlan, then a pale elf, an ocean human, a Naga. Each of them eyeless. They are well.
This is the first interesting thing to happen in ages, and we do so love a riddle.
The figure wears an Amawa's grin, and the many voices beneath its own titter.
Alright, what's the most disturbing thing? I'm trying to remember how Skane looked. Skane was pretty freaky looking. But maybe Wall takes the cake? I don't know. I feel like this would just be uncomfortable, right? I mean, what do? You sit on your own eyeball? Or maybe you hover. Maybe you're a hovering entity. Alright. Yes, it's so interesting when hundreds of Kith die so Aethys can take a stroll. Say nothing. Ooh, let's do that. Ooh, yeah, let's do that.
Ah, Watcher, you do so fear loss. I once asked you to bury my scroll beneath Black Meadow, and you betrayed me to Grimda. Do you remember?
Nope. I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Some things must be lost to be found again. But you have never believed that, have you? Let me remind you.
Uh-oh. Some things must be lost to be found again. But you've never believed that, have you? Huh. Is that directly in reference to the shit that went down in the White March? Because that was a big point of what happened there. Huh. Alright, continue. Oh, no! Uh-oh! You have lost an item. Scroll of Minor Healing, Binding Web, Firebrand. Is it all of our scrolls? I think it is. Oh, man. Good thing we never really used them.
We have read the book of your life, Watcher. It is heavy with the weight of your choices, and its pages are not unmarred by the blood of others. You reap, but on a smaller scale.
Fair enough.
We see between the strings of the world, and Aethys is there, strumming them like a lute. His tongue is still, yet he sings of a coming joy.
Though we did make the important distinction between my Watcher's actions and Aethys's, right? Like, I'm not sure, I'm trying to think if we ever killed indiscriminately. And I don't think so. I think we always had very good reason for doing so. Or we're just offered no choice. We see between the strings of the world, and Aethys is there, strumming them like a lute. His tongue is still, yet he sings of a coming joy. Alright, it's just nonsense, essentially.
What tune he plays, we do not know. It is complex, ever-shifting. One moment vibrating in harmony, the next in discord.
A man strides through the door to Berith's realm. Behind him lope wolves with lolling tongues, and jungle cats whose long tails twitch with every step.
How is this Pillars 1 reactivity? Oh god, is this because of, like, side quests and stuff I did in, like, Pillars 1 and the White March that these folks are appearing to either fuck me or give me some sort of cool boon? Berith, why did you let these people here to fuck with me? Berith, why did you do this? We were friends. I said something nice. I complimented you.
Galawain, the changeling, arrives. And he
Fucking
brings
nailed it,
with him
didn't I?
the wild heart of Aora's untamed places. Fast on Galawain's heels, a small wave of seawater washes across the tiles. It pours off the edge of the platform and cascades down into the beyond. From out of the water rears a glowing lure, then the head of a gigantic fish. The round black eyes of Andra roll to meet yours.
God, look at all of her freaky tits. Oh my god. Dude, a lot of the like concepts of the gods are really cool. If anything, I guess Galawain is the only one that's fucking boring here, right? Like Rimmergond is just freaky as shit looking. Look at that. That looks disturbing. Fucking Abaddon, I'm assuming, is apparently a fucking cyborg. This, just eyes. Andra, fish tits. Meanwhile, Galawain, just an old man with a dog and a cat. Galawain, you are so standard, so bog standard. All right.
Aethys is nothing if not resourceful. I admire his nerve.
Oh, we should have read about Galawain and Andra again. I'm sorry.
In the changeling's voice, you hear the soft patter of rain on leaves and the rush of wind through treetops.
Aren't you worried? I'm impressed by his single-mindedness. Say nothing. Aethys is nothing if not resourceful. I admire his nerve. In the changeling's voice, Let's see. Aren't you worried?
No. He is a creature of the pack, left long alone. Without our strength behind him, he is weak.
Right. So Galawain thinks that Aethys is not really a big threat to the rest of the gods, and perhaps Galawain doesn't give a shit about whether it's a danger to mortals or not. Probably believes that mortals will probably die, but those that will survive will be better for it, or something like that, right? Because Galawain's all like survival of the fittest bullshit. Alright, continue.
If his journey leads him back to us, he has proved himself worthy of return to the fold.
Aethys does not return to us. He returns to execute some grand plan. We must stop him.
Andra's voice rises like a tide, panic riding its crest.
And Andra, just as a refresher. Goddess of oceans, forgotten things, loss, relentlessness, and mourning. Said to have once fallen in love with the moon, and to have tried to draw it near with catastrophic consequences. People bring tokens to her temples of things they wish to forget, and her clergy sees the tokens cast into the sea.
The doors lining the walls of Berith's realm slam open in unison. Warped pieces of ancient armor and the remnants of discarded weapons roar through the doorways. They meet in the center of the room, in a shower of sparks, and form the vague figure of a man. Finally, a blacksmith's sledge hurtles past your shoulder, and the figure snatches it from the air. A man made half of metal, and half of ruined skin stands before you.
Man, dude, Abaddon looks rad as hell. Look, even his beard is part cyborg. He's got like a cyborg beard. Abaddon is also altruistic toward Kith, right? Because Abaddon literally took the blow of the moonlet or whatever that Andra sent plummeting down in order to protect all of Kith kind, or at least one town, right? If we recall the events of the White March.
The rounded metal of a well-worn shield makes up most of his skull, his right eye socket, and jaw. His mouth is pulled forever into a half-grimace.
Oh, it's a shield.
If Aloth has something foolish planned, perhaps we can turn him from that path and set him down a more productive one.
Abaddon's words crash and screech together, like long steel gears forced to movement for the first time in centuries.
Holy shit, what a fucking description. Oh my god. Yeah, Abaddon is very, like, utilitarian, isn't he? But still, I guess he saw value in Kith, which is why he decided to protect us ultimately. I'm not sure if I exactly remember how that went down. But he definitely... I'm pretty sure these are wounds that he has mended after the events that were explored and explained. Like events that had already happened and were brought to light in the White March. Alright, Abaddon, god of golems, machines, industry, strength, hope, and aspiration. Favored most commonly upon the laboring class. The golem is thought to have once been able to take a human-resembling form, as most of the other gods are, but then been somehow killed, only to forge himself back into existence inside the shell of an immense golem. Various accounts of his death exist, and none is considered definitive. Right. And we have a little insight into what likely is definitive.
Abaddon speaks with a child's naivety.
The other gods don't seem too concerned. Say nothing. Yeah, let's hear what they have to say.
He violates not their realms, but mine. I feel his urgency in every stamp of his feet along my spine.
I see, huh. Okay.
I will send tsunamis to slow him, if Mogren would stir the earth beneath Mogren's teeth.
The water at your feet recedes. Lava oozes up through the shallow water, and a woman made from the guts of the earth emerges. She settles her characteristic broadsword on her shoulder and sighs a cloud of smoke and ash. Mogren returns.
In the age when our steps carved valleys across the face of Eora, our bodies were impervious to all but the strongest attacks.
Ooh. Huh.
I doubt fire and water will be enough to stop him.
I can't believe this is the one that Durance kept calling a whore. Fiery whore, my goddess. Jesus.
But I will bear down upon Aethys with all the heat and fury of the earth. If I must.
You should seize this opportunity to slow him while you can. It might not be another chance. Worth trying, at least. Thousands of Kith will die. There must be another way to stop him. Say nothing. Huh. Let's see. Yeah, let's exclaim. Let's see. I doubt that most of them will give a shit. But let's hear what they even have to say. Thousands of Kith will die.
The death of thousands now could prevent the death of millions later.
That's funny. That's what he said to me, too, that asshole. Alright. A difficult calculus, but a logical one, too. But you don't know if you'll save millions. You might kill thousands for nothing. Say nothing. Yeah, I have to go with this. But you don't know if you'll save millions. You might kill thousands for nothing.
Dark, inky tears fall from Andra's eyes.
Sacrifices of the few protect the futures of the many. You cannot let your petty mortal feelings blind you to the urgency of the dilemma Aethys has thrust upon us.
Perhaps you're right. My petty mortal feelings are the only reason your wrists don't chafe in Wodika's shackles. Funny how it's always Kith who must make the sacrifices, never you. Say nothing. Fuck, both of these are good. Both of these are really good. Oh, man. Funny how it's always Kith who must make the sacrifices, never you. Now, let's go with this, because it directly ties into Pillars 1, doesn't it? That's very fun. Alright. My petty mortal feelings are the only reason your wrists don't chafe in Wodika's shackles.
You will mind upon whose ground you tread.
The pallid night watches you with keen, predatory eyes.
Huh.
The deep, bellowing cry of an aurochs shakes the ground beneath your feet. The cry drones on and on, a moan without end. Wal's many eyes squeeze shut. Andra slips back beneath her waves. Magrin dissipates in a swirling cloud of steam. Galawain's beasts cower and whine.
Yo, why was Rimmergond here? What were you doing here, pal? Alright. Sure. Just like, oh, I look forward to you in my DLC. Alright, I guess we should check over these. Magrin, goddess of war, fire, transformation, purification, consumption, and trials. Patron goddess of the Deerwood, thought to have blessed the Godhammer bomb that destroyed Widewind and possibly Aethys. Galawain, god of the hunt, assassins, pursuit, wilderness, and predatory creatures, sometimes thought to take the form of a fur-clad hunter or of a great hound. Galawain favors the survival of the strong and the culling of the weak.
Only the pallid night stands impassive.
My end comes to all things in time.
Huh.
Should Aethys care to hasten the inevitable, I welcome his efforts.
Okay. Huh. Death and I are well acquainted. I welcome its return. If he hopes to bring about the end of the world, he'll die too. What could Aethys possibly gain by destroying Aora? I don't understand. Say nothing. Huh. Interesting. Is the idea that Aethys is so, hot for death and rebirth that, oh shit, rebirthing all of existence on the entire planet would just, fucking get him going in the greatest way of all time? I don't know. Huh. I don't think Aethys would give a shit about himself dying, though, because he sees what he's doing as a good thing, right? He wouldn't care. He would see himself as, a martyr. Alright. And perhaps it is a good thing. We don't really fully know the full situation yet. Let's see. Though I still am in the camp of the ends do not justify the means. What could Aethys possibly gain by destroying Aora?
Aethys seeks a slate wiped clean.
Huh.
Freedom from the endless revolutions of Barath's wheel.
Oh. Which is why Barath is so involved in this. Huh. Which, of course, if you forgot from the beginning, also known as the Wheel of Life and Death, or simply the Wheel. Barath's Wheel is a metaphorical concept used to describe the collective churning of souls as they leave their bodies upon death, exit the world through Pillars of Adra, and then are reborn in new bodies. Huh. But then, he wouldn't be all about rebirth, would he? If he got rid of Barath's wheel.
The final emancipation of the countless stolen mortal lives the gods hoard within themselves.
Oh. Huh.
The Child of Light will not choose the hour of my death.
Magrin tests the edge of her broadsword with a smoldering finger.
He sows chaos in his longing for a radiant dawn. So much will be lost in the cacophony of fear his actions inspire.
The crack of thunder rends the air. The gods, fall silent.
Man! Alright. So we now have a rough idea of what Aethys wants to do. He wants to completely remake the entire world. Not necessarily in his own image or some weird complex like that, but just to get rid of the wheel, right? To where people are reborn and stuff, and to somehow free people from the soul tyranny of the current gods and stuff? Huh. Perhaps potentially destroying all the gods in the process, right? So with that in mind, it makes it seem like right now we could, at the end of this game, potentially side with Aethys. Right? What would the implications of that even be? Like, if you chose that, and there is someday a Pillars of Eternity 3... Like, what the... Maybe it's just non-canon. I have no idea. Alright, continue.
We can wait no longer to act. Speak with him, Watcher. Discover what it is he plans.
Yeah, I'll do my best. It's not like I have a choice. Say nothing. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Water begins to creep across the floor. It swells, runs swiftly, and catches at your ankles.
Look at all this Pillars of Eternity 1 reactivity.
You scrabble at the tiles, but it's no use. The current's pull drags you off the edge of Barith's realm, and into the fathomless beyond. You splash down in water so dark you can't see the bottom. Then, the water recedes, gone like a dream upon waking. The hard wood of your cabin's floor presses against your spine.
Fuck, dude.
The gods are gone, but you remain.
Oh, man. What a... Is that like foreshadowing or something? Oh, man. Okay. No, you couldn't do that, because that's such an intriguing part. And a fucked up and intriguing part of Pillars of Eternity lore, right? How the gods are ever present and fucked up. Alright. Well, some are arguably fucked up. Or I guess you could argue that all of them, or even none of them, are fucked up. Okay. Huh. Every time that shit happens, we have like these big, massive scenes and stuff, right? That just take up the whole screen. It's very good, isn't it? Every single time. I really enjoy it. Oh, look. Oh gosh, I don't have a UI. Is this like a unique thing? Oh, look, yeah. Oh, there we go. I brought it back. Okay. Hey, everybody. Let's do a quick save here. What's up, Palagina?
Yes. You only have to ask.
Alright, farewell. Should we check in on everyone?
Tell me what's on your mind.
Alright. Is this going to be the same thing? How are you feeling? Have you suffered any recent nightmares?
Not a one. I never
Okay, yeah,
knew
it
nothing. No need to fiddle for sure thing.
Okay. And who's this? Eld Ingram. Need something, Captain! Aloth.
Great and terrible things are at work. And once again, you seem to be in the middle of it.
Aloth is twisting the edge of his sash between his hands, a purposeful frown on his face.
The Rawatayans we passed will doubtless spread word of what you've done in Hasongo.
Yeah.
But others will want to know what you've seen. They'll look to you for answers.
He watches you uncertainly, his brow furrowed. Are you doing the same? So, I have to report truthfully. I'll tell them what they need to hear. I'm worried about what that will lead to. What I say makes no difference. I don't have any. Let's see. Yeah, I'm worried. I worry about it. Sure, let's tell him that. I'm worried about what that will lead to.
As am I.
His frown deepens. What is this really about, Aloth? He sighs through his nose, his lips pressed together.
It reminds me of the question that drew me to the Deadfire. The one I've been avoiding.
He rubs the back of his neck.
I promised to tell you what I was doing among the Animancers at Port Marge.
Right.
As you may have guessed, I was observing them, gathering information on the various Animancy operations in the region.
By the way, this is not just Eld Ingram, this is another person here. This is at least 2 people, maybe 3? This might be a 3-person stack right here. Alright, let's see. As you may have guessed, I was observing them gathering information on the various animancy operation in the region. What for? I thought you were looking for a particular Leaden Key group, so you were spying on your friends. I thought you were looking for a particular Leaden Key group.
Yes, and how better to draw them out? Animancy is a subject of particular interest to the Leaden Key. Through it, I hope to pick up the trail.
That makes sense. A spark of pleasure gleams in his eye. And then? That's smart. That seems like a pretty vague plan. No, that's smart. That makes sense.
Merely a first step.
Still, his ears redden.
After that incident in Old Valia, I thought more about the Leaden Key and its particular composition.
Mostly lunatics in robes, as I recall. Let's see, go on? Huh. Go on.
It's existed for over 2,000 years. Say what you will about its motives and methods, but that's an impressive tenure.
Huh. After that incident in Old Valia, I thought more about the Leaden Key and its particular composition. Huh. He clasps his hands behind his back and begins pacing.
That's when I realized how short-sighted I'd been. To think I could undo the Leaden Key without understanding how it works.
Adair nods in agreement, because it's anti-Leaden Key. Alright, listen. How the Leaden Key works. How would you learn about that? Let's talk.
By studying its origins, of course.
He pauses, long enough to show you a triumphant flash of teeth.
Fight, didn't spur the lad.
Oh, God.
I found references to an ancient Leaden Key cabal in the Deadfire. Possibly one of the oldest, if accounts are credible.
Really? Fuck off. Huh.
And they appear to have been working independently, without direct intervention from Theos, for almost 2 millennia.
He watches you eagerly, waiting for that to sink in. I can't believe they'd be here in the Deadfire of all places. Maybe they fled wherever they originally started, because truth is, Deadfire probably make for an excellent place to hide, right? Probably not where it was originally founded and all that, but where they've taken refuge. Alright, very well. How do we find them? You think that by observing them, you can learn how the Leaden Key works. So, they're old. What does it matter? Okay. Huh. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go along with this, right? Let's say that we're starting to pick up what he's laying down. You think that by observing them, you can learn how the Leaden Key works.
And how to destroy it, yes.
Adair gives a nod and a wink. Man, what if we had had the other ending for Aloth, where he tries to reform the Leaden Key and keep it in existence? Huh.
Most sources refer to them as the Painted Masks. But I haven't met anyone here who knows that name.
Oh. The Wahaki of Oro-o Koiki paint their faces. Huh. Wahaki. An aggressive and isolationist Tawana tribe, the Wahaki have consistently pushed back against Valian and Rauatayan efforts to expand into the outlying islands of the Deadfire archipelago. Huh. Okay, let's say that.
Truly? Then perhaps we'll find something there.
Hope sparks in his blue eyes as he looks to you. How did we know that? That wasn't like a Deadfire check, right? Like our origin being of the Deadfire. Weird. Okay. Hope sparks in his blue eyes as he looks to you. We'll go. If there's time. If there's time.
That's all I ask.
He bows his head. Good talk. Alright. Yeah, that's a Giordu. That's a bunch of people right there. Let's see. Can I control H whoops. Not control H. Control tab. There we go. Oh, it's just the two of them? I'm not sure if I believe... Okay, yeah, I see it now. I see how it's the two of them now. Okay. Let's see. Adair?
What's on your mind?
Talk to me about Bairn. Or... Bairn, right?
Wasn't what I expected, I know that much. I had this idea that maybe I'd get along with him. Either 'cause he was like his mom, or 'cause he was like, But it was like somebody talked him out of his personality.
Right.
And when he looked at you, you got the feeling he was looking at someone a long ways behind you.
Adair shakes his head.
It's not his fault. He's alone out here. And his mom was such a force. If she was so sure of herself, she'd have had that co-leader following her. Hard to replace something like that.
Alright, well, let's get moving. Okay, let's go on up top. Oh, can we check in with our statue?
Why not?
Anything? No, nothing at all. Alright, let's talk to everyone on the deck. I suppose next time we'll go to dunnage. Had a lot of unexpected interruptions, right? I guess we should have expected the gods showing up, right? That makes sense. But didn't anticipate a lot of the RDC. Good God. Huh. Interesting display of power, right? They could have just sent a message or something. Anyway, who is up here? Seraphim, Maya, Takehu. That's it, right? I think so. I'm probably forgetting someone. It's all the new folks up here, isn't it? Yeah, all of our old friends are downstairs. Except for Jody. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh, alright. Oh, of course, our extra crew. Okay. Here, this is quite loud. Let's lower the sound temporarily while we're talking. Effects. Send that to 19. That's probably good. There we go. Alright. Now, where are we at? There I am. Okay. Let's see. Biddle. Ahoy, Captain! Fine sailing, aye! Alright. Constantine.
Wonder what Pa's up to.
Edwin.
Greetings again, Captain.
Oh.
Do you require my expertise?
Oh, hey. Huh. Did we actually talk to her about all this stuff yet? I don't remember. Weird. Alright, I wanted to ask you about your work as an animancer.
My studies? I cannot promise a dissertation, but I'll happily discourse upon the broader strokes.
Okay, so we had asked about this. We just have more things we can ask about now. Any idea how Aethys is moving that statue across the sea? She laughs, a flat palm covering her mouth open.
I could theorize, but given how little I've observed of him, it would be irresponsible of me to do so. It must require incredible energy, though. Staggering amounts of soul essence. And can Audra truly be so flexible? Why does he not crumble?
She shakes her head and shrugs.
Whatever he is, however he accomplishes it, perhaps we can discover together, if the discovering doesn't kill us.
What's so important about Luminous Audra? I guess we may as well exhaust this.
That depends on who you ask.
She shakes her head.
Generally, Audra conducts soul energy. Luminous Audra also stores it, however. Is it simply a worse conductor getting clogged by essence? Or is this indicative of a specialized function? Unfortunately, greed stymies inquiry. Rawatai and the Republics grind every ounce they find down into bath salts.
Alright. That's enough for now.
Of course, Captain.
She bows slightly at the waist. Didn't she have more, though? Let's do a quick save here.
Ado, Captain. Do you require my expertise?
Let's see, how did you end up in the Valian Republics?
It was neither so random nor so strange a thing as your question would suggest. In a word, animancy. The Republics take the most progressive attitude towards the subject, and thus they attract its foremost scholars.
Meaning herself, of course.
Edwin smirks at him.
Of course.
Did you enjoy the Republics? Why did you leave the Eastern Reach? Huh. Did you enjoy the Republics?
Very much so. Though I imagine you capable of finding someone much better suited to telling you of them. I spent most of my time in laboratories and libraries.
She chuckles. Then tell me of the laboratories.
In a way, your ship reminds me of them. A dozen kith from every corner of Aora, working towards a common goal, while your crew pursues Aethys across the sea. Ours pursued the future, each chasing our own dawn.
Her nose wrinkles slightly. Then tell me of the libraries.
I admit bias, but they are very likely the grandest in the world.
A faint grin lights her wan features.
Imagine great domes rising above your head, shelves along each wall, stacked high with tomes, as if the building itself were built of bound pages. They were the true treasure of the Republics. The collected histories, dramas, and comedies of Old Valia. The most advanced arcane theories of Adir. The most ancient liturgical texts of Anguith. And the most advanced treatises on animancy.
Anything interest you besides studying?
Many things. A strong dark tea, a comic play, the song of a whale, the soft resistance of paper to quill or fabric to needle. Discovering what's just over the horizon.
Wow, this has gotten very poetic.
There exists things in this world beautiful and wondrous both. One only needs leave the land to find them.
Whoa, holy shit.
Speaking of, let us see what the horizon holds, yeah?
Okay. Let's see. Merc or Mike?
The cops run dry.
Truly birds of a feather. Alright, Venizi. The galley on this tub ain't half bad. Or are the mad? Sailor hums happily.
Agrasima,
Casita
for taking me on.
Alright, Takehu. What about you,
I
anything
thought
new?
Aethys was too busy kicking over islands to blunt his teeth with mortals.
Takehu scrutinizes you with an unreadable expression.
What say? You must take something from all this idle chatter with the gods.
Aethys was more curious about me than I was about him. Nothing new. I've been at this before. I don't wish to discuss it. Let's see. Aethys was more curious about me than I was about him.
And you knew things he did not. Ah.
Takehu bites his thumbnail.
For what does he listen to you, then? The gods I know are tight of lip and hard of hearing.
He's searching his feelings and needed a mortal perspective. He might be worried about how we interpret his actions. I don't pretend to understand the motivations of a god. Huh. Yeah, he might be worried how we interpret his actions.
He has inhabited a giant body and drained the souls of thousands. Can he be anything but committed?
Takehu frowns. Yeah, that's a great point, man.
I could not imagine the inner workings of a god.
He trails off, looking away. Well, you'd be surprised, Takehu. They might be a bit more similar to us than you might think. You know, they might just be, mortals. They might be more kith than you'd imagine. They're Takehu.
But then, I am not meant to. It is for mortals to flail in the darkness, I say, while gods point us toward light.
They have a plan for us. The last thing they need is doubt. Better that they let us figure it out for ourselves. I felt that weight of authority before. I've no desire to feel it again. Someone needs the power to shape our future. Huh. Let's see. Let's see. I don't want to go with this, the weight of authority, because that seems too harsh to say to Takehu. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with this. Better that they let us figure it out for ourselves. As he weighs your words, Takehu winces a little. Takehu rocks back on his heels, nodding to himself. Progressive.
To be worshipped. To have others interpret your design.
Takehu sighs, pulling back his hair.
It is not fair, I say. For what should a god worry about such cares, when theirs is the hand on the tiller?
Takehu spreads his palms and frowns. Maybe they worry because their hand is on the tiller. Wouldn't you worry if you were in their position? Thanks for talking, Takehu. Enough of this. Let's see. To be worshipped, to have others interpret your design. It's not fair, I say. For what should a god worry about such cares, when theirs is the hand on the tiller? Maybe they worry because their hand is on the tiller. Wouldn't you worry if you were in their position? I mean, these are both very similar responses, right? Insight check there, though. Let's see. I guess, yeah, let's go with this. Why not? Wouldn't you worry if you were in their position?
Were I a god? Kara, such a question. My heart is full, but I do not share it with the world lightly. Maybe in time.
He cups his cheek and looks off to the distance. musing over his words.
At least Aethys has you to keep him in check. What happens when we catch up to him is something for future Tekehu to worry about.
He smiles, wanly. Is that how you say that? Wayne? Oh! The world around you darkens. Once again, you feel an incessant tug for your attention, the pull centering from Tekehu's soul. Alright, let's surrender to the sensation.
Scratch under the wet
Ooh.
clay of any artist and you hatch a lifetime of fear and doubt.
So this is a sound effect then, huh? Alright, it said, in case you didn't hear it, scratch under the wet clay of any artist and you hatch a lifetime of fear and doubt. Andra props her chin on her fist and studies Tekehu with a sigh.
My boy doesn't fear the gods. He only fears what he'll compromise by living up to his potential. But isn't it easier to let sculptures represent you?
My boy doesn't fear the gods, he only fears what he'll compromise by living up to his potential. But isn't it easier to let sculptures represent you?
Poor thing. Nothing he does could disappoint me. But that is a mother's prerogative.
Poor thing, nothing he does could disappoint me. But that is a mother's prerogative. She pulls away with a wet slapping sound. You receive a mental impression of a wink. Huh. So the gods really do view the godlikes as, like, their children, I guess. Or at least Andra does. Perhaps the others are different, right? The world reasserts itself all around you. Tekehu wears an uncertain smile, tipping his head inquisitively. Alright, let's be off. Here, we should turn this up a bit in case we get another one, while we're still doing a few more check-ins. We had up to 60. Let's go for 40. There we go. Alright. Let's check in with Maya.
Your orders, Captain?
Nope, nothing new. And Seraphim.
Ahoy, Captain. What can I do you for?
Okay, nothing else. Alright, great. Cool. So when next we come back, we will be heading out over here for Dunwich, right? We're nearly there. May as well check it out, huh? However, if you'd like to stick around, we will, of course, be doing a bit of reading. Let's see here. We can move this missive over there. And let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, we can't check. We can't do reading. We can't do it. Oh, man. Yeah, we also lost all of our fucking consumables that are readables. Or scrolls, even. Bummer. Huh. Should have sold them. Alright. Yeah, if we had been following a guide or something, I'd be like, now make sure you sell off all of your whatevers if you're about to enable this scripted event. Especially if you've done this in the past. I guess it doesn't happen for everyone, right? It's purely because of how we fucked over Wall in the past, right? I can't exactly remember that, though. Like how we fucked him over in Pillars 1. Maybe I'll have to look it up. Something about like a blackened scroll or whatever. In favor of Grimda? Was it? I don't even remember who Grimda is. Grimda. God, it would really suck if Grimda was in this game. I've forgotten it already. Alright. Oh, look, hey, did we get another thing here? Awe of Death's Herald? From Aethys? Maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, cool. Well, like I said, when next we come back, we're setting sail for Dunwich. Until next time, peace!